this could only mean one thing. Back again. We got another special of the week. And I honestly forgot what it's called, so I'm going to have to look that one up. And also to get all of the different details on it. But I got to tell you, it smells real good. It smelled real good the whole car ride here. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a monster. So this particular burger is called the CRAZIES. It is smoked pork, belly, burnt ends, poblano queso, onion ring, guac, and chipotle mayo. Now, the description does not do this thing justice. So let me get a good pan here. Why am I having such a hard time with this? There we go. Here we go. There's a burger. So we got the guac on top. We got chipotle queso, onion ring, filled with like a little donut of pork belly, which I just have to... Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Resting atop 2 burgers. That pork belly is really good. That has like the perfect amount of fat that you would want in it, but also like the outer bark. That good kind of like a spice rub smokiness. Oh man. I would get just that pork belly all day. There's way too much of this fucking sauce for it. What is it? The poblano queso? Way too much. So we're just gonna fucking drown it because that's what it looks like in the picture. So dip all that in. Oh yeah. As Emerald would say, oh yeah, babe. That's good stuff. Look at that, just fucking swimming in queso. Got my Diet Coke. And instead of getting fries this week, I got their mac and cheese with some bacon in it. So let's get that in cam, that in frame. Oh yeah, that's gonna be pretty good. But first, of course, the main attraction. Now that it's dripping down the sides, oh, it is such a beauty shot. I mean, let's see it. There we go. Oh, come on now. I don't know how to work a camera. In case you guys haven't noticed. Wow, what a shit job camera work. Never let me host a show. Never let me do it. All right, there we go. There's a... Oh, man. That looks good. That smells good. I don't know if my jaw is wide enough for this, but we're going to find out. Mmm. Mmm. Yeah, so that white queso, it does have a lot of the poblano flavor. Not a lot of the heat so far, but a big hit of that like floral peppery taste. The burgers work out pretty well. The onion rings, I didn't get a good feel for in there. Not a lot of bite. Guac is guac. Dang it, it's still on there. Get off my beard. Yeah, I didn't get deep enough to get any pork belly, but so far this is really good. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some of that onion ring. That's really good. That is really good. It's basically a Southwest burger, right? You got guac, you got onion rings, you have some kind of smoky cheese element to it. Instead of bacon, you've got this pork belly, which, like I said, has this wonderful... it is basically a burnt end. It has that same kind of flavor to it, like a little bit overly in the pit, so it has an extra bit of smokiness to it. But the pork belly aspect is still like melt in your mouth, fatty and rich. And the whole thing winds up tasting very, very creamy. In a very good way, but like the structural integrity of this burger is already blown to shit. There's a lot to love about this, though. This might be my favorite one that I've done of these so far. Oh man, when that pork belly, because it was like nestled in the onion rings. Like the first few bites, I wasn't really getting it, but when it hits, oh, that smoky porky goodness really works well with this. And pork and beef. I mean, is this a deconstructed hot dog? Is that basically what I'm eating? Pork, beef, spices? Maybe. Not quite. This bun was fucked. The top bun never stood a chance. It never stood a chance, man. It's broken in half. God is my witness. But yeah, the mix of textures, like a very toothsome burger, crispy onion ring, melt in your mouth pork belly, and then the bread is just kind of there. It's a vessel so you don't get your hands too messy. I could honestly do without it in more than one way, but yeah, this is a mighty fine burger. That pork belly, man. It is just slamming. The guac really gets lost. There's not enough guac. The pork belly, the poblano, and the beef all outshines it. Like when you're getting the pork belly, most of what you're tasting is just smoky fatty. And the beef even gets lost in there. And so does some of the queso sauce. But I don't think I've ever been having a bite of this and been like, ooh, that guac is really tasty on there. Like it's kind of a background note, if anything. But, you know, guac and onions, those are veggies, so technically, this is a healthy sandwich. Get my thoughts together here for a second. So, as I'm eating it more, excuse me, the pork belly, it's not a usual flavor you get or texture that you get in a burger, because like bacon is very crisp. It's like the way I like it is shatter crisp. Even if you get your bacon like medium done, it's like a little bit soggy, but there's still very much a crunch to it. Pork belly, on the other hand, it's all that fat sensation. It's just kind of like this spongy little like bounce back kind of fatty texture to it, and it feels a bit like you're chewing on something that's underdone. The flavor is delicious that it adds to it, but it's a very unique texture to have inside of a burger. This order probably did not need a side. I'll say that much. This is pretty damn filling on its own. Onion rings. Now with real onion. I'm surprised at how not horrifically messy this is. It's a little messy, don't get me wrong, and it does not help that I got this going on. If this were gone, it would all be here. So like, it would all be on this shirt. So I'm glad I have this barrier and happy friend here. It's not so bad. Also, I have to show off this burger. I don't know if I will be able to get it Yeah. Come on, focus. Focus, damn you. I can't really tell, but there are some good crispy bits on it. They did a really good job on the burger this time of getting like that smash burger kind of pattern. Where you're creating these little crags on the griddle and just get filled up with grease, and you wind up with basically like little bits of fried beef at the end of your burger. So good. And this is rich, smoky, savory. I really like that the queso, the queso, which is now a solid on the plate instead of a liquid. I was like trying to scoop it up with the burger, and no, it's just a paste. But the queso really makes the flavor of the poblano at the show rather than the heat, which I also appreciate. It takes some skill and some an exercise in restraint to make poblano into a flavor instead of just a spice bomb or like any given pepper. So I really appreciate that. They did a really good job on this one. We'll also point out, I've been getting these as double taps, which means that 2 beef patties, you can get them as singles, or you can get them as triples if you're a fucking idiot. I don't think I could do a triple of this. I was pretty hungry coming back, and this is a lot, especially if you throw in a side like I did, because I'm a moron. And then we're down to just a little bit of berg. Even that last bit, there's still so much that like seeped through and seeped onto it. The flavors were all there, even if all the ingredients weren't physically present. Very nice. Yeah. Hey, Nora. Yeah, she wants to be part of the video too. Oof, yeah. That was a really good one. Really good. And then, like I tried to show off before, we got our mac and cheese there. Nothing too special. No like breadcrumb topping, but got some bacon in it. It's a really kind of a pale mac. Not like that Kraft orange that you're used to. A lot of good cheese flavor. Very salty bacon. I know it's stupid to say, but it's not super crispy like I like. But yeah, it's immersed in cheese sauce. So what are the odds of that happening? Yeah. If I got this at a barbecue place, I would not be upset. I don't know why barbecue places make mac and cheese. It's not bad, though. Yeah, I dare say I like this better than the fries. I think the fries are the real weak spot, which is a shame for a burger joint. Anyway, as usual, as is tradition, this is a shitload of macaroni and cheese. I don't want to just be like, Have you had Blue Box? It's above that. Have you made your own mac and cheese out of 5 different cheeses that you got at the artisanal cheese shop? I did that too. Yes, actually, we do have an artisanal cheese shop. I got like Vermont cheddar, like Gruyere, and like 4 other things. It was like a $30 just in the cheese investment mac and cheese. It was so good, but so not worth it. This is worse than that, but better than Blue Box. There you go. So, I'm really crossing my fingers that I get a monstrosity one of these weeks. I think that the picture of this that you'll see on their Facebook page or when I post, it's an ugly picture. It's an ugly picture. It's just like, oh yeah, this burger's gonna fuck you up. But it fucks you up good. Kicks your taste buds ass. So, yeah, I'll probably be back next week, Friday, maybe Saturday, to pick up another burger. Tell you guys what it's like. Till then.